By mid-August 2025, Chrisean Rock had already moved on, stepping out with rapper Hood Trophy Bino, straight out of LA County. But let's rewind for a second. Before that, she was linked to a college guy from Morgan State, Titan Thompson. That little fling? Blink and you'd miss it. Lasted just a few days. Meanwhile, Blueface was still behind bars, and suddenly, Chrisean pops up with Bino on her arm. Interesting timing, right? Especially since this was during her so-called spiritual awakening. She was going to church, giving testimonies, even preaching like she'd found her higher calling. But something about this new romance just didn't sit right with people. Fans were side-eyeing the whole thing, calling it fake, staged, maybe even a publicity play. And honestly, Chrisean herself kind of hinted at that, too.
About it, like, don't talk shit on the internet and get yourself hurt, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, be yourself. Don't be somebody that you're not, and then it costs you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got me fucked for real. You've been playing with my name ever since. You know what I'm saying? I stopped showing up with you, stopped being with you and shit because I don't want to do the clout PR shit no more. This fake ass relationship for some money. Because it's like you're an idiot and then you ugly as shit on top of that. So it's not a good look. And then you don't even play it right. Like, real shit. Like, I really don't want us to get into it and then, like, you gotta go against the politics. Cause, bro, I swear to God, you're a mark. You know you is, bro. On God in heaven. And I'm not talking about woo-de-woo. I know real blood. You're not a real blood. You're not a real blood, bro.
Now this part right here? Wild. Because Chrisean was out here calling this man ugly. But hold up, look at the receipts. That's her kissing him, hugging him, all booed up like he was fine as ever. Funny how that works, right? And just so we're clear, none of this is in perfect order, but we'll get to his little list of allegations soon enough. Still, it's hilarious how the playbook never changes. Some women will hype a man up while it's good, but the second things go south? Suddenly, he's ugly, his breath stinks, and everything about him is trash. But wait, wasn't that the same guy you were in bed with? The same one you were talking to babies with? Exactly. Anyway, Hood Trophy Bino didn't take that lying down. Oh no, he came for blood. Hopping on interviews, going live on TikTok, talking wild, and dragging her name like it was personal. And trust me, he wasn't holding back.
No, it's not. He don't eat nothing but milk. That's all she trying to give him, cause that y'all. It's slow. I done told you. You gotta feed him. You gotta feed him. He doesn't like you. You slow. Homie's gotta get away from me. Cause you making me feel like I'm slow. Like, no, this really retarded. You know, you can't argue with somebody about their kids, and I was gonna be the nigga to. But now, that go to jail. That homie.
In this next clip, he's straight up clowning her, calling her slow, saying she's not that smart. And honestly, that's not a new take. A lot of people online have thrown that same shade at Chrisean, claiming she's not all the way there. But just when folks thought the dragging couldn't get worse, this happened.
Bro,
hey, that's
real life arguments. Gotta tell get your dirty ass in the shower. Get in the shower, you stink. Like, I was being cool. Like, damn, I was trying not to talk about you. I was letting you know, be on your path up when he was finding God and shit. But bitch, you didn't woke up the wrong. Not Ronnie should have took his baby. That baby probably his. Blueface and them, his mom would hit me up like and say, hey, man, you know we got 20K, swabs a little, I'll give us some blood tests. I did a blood test for their ass, I swear to God.
He's on camera saying, Blueface, man, you need to come get your kid. Wild, right? Now remember, Hood Trophy Bino is tied up with the Bloods, and Blueface, well, he's got his own gang ties. But Bino didn't even seem pressed about any of that. No beef, no tough talk, just this weird mix of pity and frustration, like, bro, why didn't you warn me? This girl is a mess. He even joked that if they'd paid him 20 grand, he would have run the DNA test himself just to settle it. 20,000 for the truth. But honestly, that wasn't even the wildest part. Because the real bombshells? Those came right after.
That's what me and her really got into it about. So look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She like, oh, he's strong.
Hood Trophy Bino claims that while they were just hanging out at the house, Chrisean's baby, yes, little Chrisean Malone Jr., better known as CJ, fell off the bed. That moment right there sparked a whole new wave of talk. Because suddenly, everyone's circling back to that same question, is Chrisean Rock really being a responsible mom? People started whispering about drug use again, pointing fingers, and to make it worse, even Ray J chimed in, saying she's not exactly the cleanest person around. And that's when things really took a turn. Because Bino's story wasn't just messy, it painted a picture of carelessness, of a mom who seemed checked out from her own child. And just when it couldn't get any more chaotic, guess who stepped in? Blueface mom, Carlisa. And that's when it went from gossip to full-blown family drama.
Don't just leave him on the floor cold. That shit got me all the way up, and you know what? If she want to run it again, we can. Because that shit right there pissed me off on so many levels. You have no idea how many levels that pissed me off to hear that man. Why is you even in the bed with one of my possible grandkids? Why is another motherfucker in the bed with one of my grandkids that didn't come out his ball sack?
That's how messy this whole situation got. Carlissa's out here saying, hold up, you've got this man around my alleged grandson? She's still not convinced that baby CJ even belongs to Blueface. The shade is deep. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, Hood Trophy Bino drops more bombshells. The kind of stuff that makes you pause, rewind, and say, wait, he said what?
Nothing to even tell y'all about Junior. Everything y'all saying is right. That she need exorcism. That homie's like, she's sick. Minded. That's why I left her. I couldn't just watch that shit. You feel me? Not a good person. Not a good mom. Like, you feel me? I had to leave because it was in my head that I keep telling her, pick up your... And she wanted to slap her, like slap me. I'm over there slapping Blueface. Bow! 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 Like, I don't know where to start, bro.
He's slapping a tattoo?
Slapping the shit out of blood. Bow! Feel like, damn, why the f*** I'm slapping blood? Slap me harder. Bow! Bow!
Oh, shit.
Poor mom. Poor woman. Poor hygiene. Poor...
She said...
Having the same wig in since she left me. Dead homies. Found in the car sleeping, said, Chrisean, that's you?
So not only did he claim that Chrisean was asking him to hit her, yeah, you heard that right, he also said she's not someone you can just walk away from easily. According to him, she's delusional, unstable, and packed with drama. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Because here's where the story takes another wild turn. Hood Trophy Bino's baby mama stepped right into the chaos when he first got with Chrisean. And what she said? Oh, it took the mess to a whole new level.
Gonna make me crash, y'all. He's gay. He like his ass ate. Put that on y'all T pages. And it's a video, sweetie. Put that on y'all T pages. So I never cared. That's what I'm saying. He's going to make me start telling his business. I would hate that for that man.
Now, here's where things go completely off the rails. While Bino's busy exposing Chrisean, and Chrisean's throwing shots right back, his baby mama jumps in and says, wait for it, that Hood Trophy Bino is actually gay. Yeah, that's how far this mess has gone. And the host? He's just shaking his head, like, man, I don't even want to say it, but this is what happens in the hood. He talks about how, in parts of black culture, this kind of drama gets glamorized when really, it's just sad. He tries not to preach, but you can tell he's over it. Then he flips it right back on Bino with the real question, if she was that bad, why were you with her in the first place? Because let's be honest, this isn't new. People stay with someone who's clearly a mess, and then when it's over, they suddenly act shocked, calling them broke, dirty, or down bad. But guess what? You were right there too. He points out the pattern, guys clowning their exes after the breakup, women doing the same thing. But when you really look at it, you're not exposing them, you're exposing yourself. Because if you were in that dirty house, dealing with that chaos, then you were part of it. And that's the truth that stings. You can't call someone low quality when you were the one choosing them. If you keep attracting down bad people, maybe it's time to ask why. Because at some point, you gotta admit, it takes a certain kind of person to keep ending up in the same kind of mess. So in the end, he wraps it up with his classic sign-off, another wild episode of the Celebrity Junk. Appreciates the viewers, tells them to subscribe, hit that bell, and stay tuned, because in this circus, the show never really ends.